Friends, we have already studied the personal pronouns in detail. Today, we can examine the other types of pronouns. Let me begin with the next one, that is possessive pronouns. While doing the personal pronouns, I gave you an idea of the different forms of personal pronouns like subjective form, objective form, possessive adjective form, and possessive pronoun form. The words in the last column of the chart I gave you are the possessive pronouns in English. Which are they? The words mine, ours, yours, his, hers, and theirs are the possessive pronouns in English. The next type is the demonstrative pronouns. Which are the demonstratives in English? This, that, these, and those are the demonstratives in English. They can be used as pronouns and adjectives. For example, this is a beautiful flower. Here the word this is a demonstrative and it stands for the flower. Therefore, you can call it a demonstrative pronoun. So also that is my plan. The word that stands for plan, therefore it is a demonstrative pronoun. Again, these are beautiful flowers. The word these stands for flowers, so it is again a demonstrative pronoun. The last one, those. Those are the questions. Those are the questions. Here, those stands for the questions. So, these are the demonstrative pronouns in English. Which are they? This, that, these, and those. The same words can function as adjectives also. Then you call them demonstrative adjectives. For example, this book is interesting. Here, this qualifies the noun book, therefore, it is an adjective, or to be precise, a demonstrative adjective. That idea is mine. That idea is mine. The word that qualifies the noun idea, therefore it is an adjective, to be precise, a demonstrative adjective. These flowers are beautiful. This qualifies the noun flowers, therefore it is a demonstrative adjective. And again, those questions are difficult. The word those qualifies the noun questions, therefore it is again a demonstrative adjective. So sometimes in competitive examinations, you may be given a question like this. This is a nice picture. This picture is very nice. Comment on the word this used in these two sentences. This is a nice picture. Here in the first sentence, the word this is used as a demonstrative pronoun. When you say this book is interesting, this is used as a demonstrative adjective. So, one more example I will give you. These are beautiful flowers. These flowers are beautiful. Comment on the words these used in these two sentences. In the first sentence, it is a demonstrative pronoun, and in the second one, it is a demonstrative adjective. I think it is clear. Now, next pronoun is reflexive pronoun. You know, all the personal pronouns have their own self forms. For example, I, myself, we, ourselves, you, yourselves, and again he, himself, she, herself, it, itself, they, themselves. These are the reflexive pronouns. Here you have to remember a very important fact, that is, you cannot use a reflexive pronoun as the subject of a sentence. In other words, you cannot begin a sentence with a reflexive pronoun. For example, if I say, myself will attend the party, this sentence is grammatically wrong because you cannot begin a sentence with a reflexive pronoun. If you want to say such a sentence, you have to say, I myself will attend the party. He himself attended the party. Now, these self forms can be used only as the object of a verb or the object of a preposition. For example, I will kill myself if you don't love me. Here, myself is the object of the verb kill. Or look at the example. She wants nothing for herself. Herself is the object of the preposition for. So, they can be used only as the object of a verb or the object of a preposition. The next type is called emphatic pronouns. If a self pronoun is used to emphasize the noun or pronoun, then it can be called an emphatic pronoun. For example, I wash my clothes myself. Another example, the child hurt itself falling from the chair. The emphatic pronouns can emphasize the nouns in the subject as well as the object position. He spoke to the friend himself, or the chairman himself has attended the meeting. And again, a few more types are there. We can do them in our next class. Today, let us study the remaining symbols representing the diphthongs in English. We have already studied three diphthongs gliding towards E sound, which are they? A, I, and Oi. Again, there are two diphthongs gliding towards O sound, Ow and O. Now we have to study the next three, and all of them glide towards A sound. They are ear, oor, and air. The first one is E plus A. If you combine them, you get the sound ear. Ear occurs in all the three positions: initially, medially, and finally in words. Look at the word ear, E-A-R, ear. Now, there are only a few words in which this sound occurs in the initial position: ear, earring, earplug, earphone, etc., etc. Now, in the middle position, there are so many words that you know. For example, clearly, dearest, merely, serious. How would you pronounce the word S-E-R-I-O-U-S? Not serious, but serious. In both the places, you find the same diphthong, serious. P-E-R-I-O-D, period, period. Now, in the final position, again there are so many words: C-L-E-A-R, clear, D-E-A-R, dear, F-E-A-R, fear, T-E-A-R, tear, and so on. The next one is U plus A, oor, oor. There is no word in English which begins with oor. That means it never occurs in the initial position, but you can find it in the medial position as well as the final position. Now look at the words in which it occurs in the medial position: surely, tourist, T-O-U-R-I-S-T, tourist, cruel, etc. In the final position, T-O-U-R, it is not tour but tour, tourist, tour, P-O-O-R, poor, S-U-R-E, sure, and so on. So this sound occurs only in the medial and final position. It is a difficult sound for us because this sound does not occur in Indian languages. Oor. The last one is a plus a, air. A plus a, air. The word air is pronounced like that, air. So you can cite it as the example of a word in which it occurs in the initial position: air, aeroplane, area, etc. Now in the middle position: careful, C-A-R-E-F-U-L, careful, careless, chairman, C-H-A-I-R-M-A-N, chairman, and so on. In the final position: F-A-I-R, fair, M-A-R-E, mare, B-A-R-E, bear, D-A-R-E, dare, and so on. So these are the 8 symbols representing the diphthongs in English. Now we have completed the study of the vowel sounds and their symbols. Study them thoroughly. If you study them thoroughly, you can easily look up the dictionary and find out the right pronunciation of any word in English. Of course, you have to study the symbols representing the consonant sounds. That is very, very simple. We require only one class to discuss the symbols of consonants in detail. So, study these 20 symbols. I told you earlier there are 20 vowel sounds in English, 12 are monophthongs, 8 are diphthongs. Now we have studied all the 20 vowel sounds. Study them thoroughly well. Okay, thank you. We can meet again in our next class.